we showcase amateur athletes and amateur news every day. If you're a player or coach would like an interview, DM me for collaboration. And then if you're loving the content, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Today we're talking about the AP Top 25 basketball scores from last night. And first game we're talking about is UCLA versus Presbyterian, and UCLA won 86-46 behind Sky Clark, a guard who had 22 points, one rebound, and one rebound and three assists. And he was aided by Donovan Dent, who had 14 points, five assists, and one rebound. And the next game we're talking about Duke versus Niagara, and Duke had a blowout victory, 100-42, and they're led by Patrick Nagombe II, a center who had 17 points, two assists, and eight rebounds. And Cameron Boozer had a solid game, also a forward who had 14 points, two assists, and five rebounds. And the next game we have talking about is Michigan State versus Detroit Mercury. And Michigan State won 84-56 behind Jackson Kohler, a forward who had 13 points, four rebounds, and one assist. And Cohen Clark did his thing, had a solid performance, had 13 points and seven rebounds. The next game we're talking about is Arkansas versus Jackson State. And Arkansas won by a blowout victory, and it was led by Malik Evan, a forward who had 21 points, three assists, and three rebounds. And Carton Knox, a forward, had 17 points, one assist, and 10 rebounds. And the next game we'll talk about is Kentucky versus Loyola. And Kentucky won in a blowout fashion, 88-46 behind Colin Chandler, a guard who had 13 points and one rebound. And Denzel Aberdeen, a guard, he had a solid performance also. He had 11 points, six assists, and eight rebounds. And the next game we're talking about is Florida versus Memorex. And Alex Cadone, a forward, had 20 points, two assists, and 11 rebounds. And Ruben Charlie had 14 points and 21 rebounds. Great win for the Florida Gators. And the next matchup we talk about was BYU versus Wisconsin. And BYU won 98-70 behind Richie Saunders, who had 26 points, two assists, and two steals. And AJ Dubonsta had 18 points and three assists. And the last game from last night's matchup is Louisville versus Cincinnati. And Louisville won 74-64 behind Ryan Conwell, a guard, who had 25 points, five rebounds, and two assists. And Mike Brown Jr. had 22 points, five rebounds, and six assists for the Louisville Cardinals. And that's the end of all the matchups that happened last night. For all your amateur news and your basketball content, subscribe to Formula Park 1 on YouTube.